In November of 1945, the Nuremberg trials of accused Nazi war criminals were conducted in Germany. In May of 1946, the Tokyo trials started in Japan.
This is no ordinary trial, for here we are waging a part of the determined battle of civilization to preserve the entire world from destruction.
Both trials shined light on the atrocities committed by war criminals in World War II. Seven decades have passed. The memorial to the murdered Jews of Europe, a haunting reminder of the Holocaust, stands in the center of Berlin. In Japan, however, in a prominent position in Yasukuni Shrine, stands a monument to Indian judge Rahabinod Paul, who raised objections during the Tokyo trials and insisted the Class A war criminals were not guilty. 28 Class A war criminals were sentenced during the hearings. But some modern experts believe the Tokyo trials were not enough.
Wie sich die japanische Geschichte bei diesem Thema entwickelt hätte, wenn wir einen Tokioter Prozess gehabt hätten, der im Wesentlichen doch den Nürnberger Prozessen geähnelt hätte. Es bedarf, glaube ich, wenig historischer Imagination, kontrafaktisch sich vorzustellen.
昭和天皇の戦争石、さっきあった731部隊、それから日本援軍の科学戦、そういうものが意図的に落とされてるんですね。ドイツではそういうことはありません。
Why was Japanese biological warfare not condemned? Why wasn't the Japanese emperor judged? Why did Indian Judge Paul write a not guilty verdict for the Japanese war criminals? After 70 years, the trials haven't ended. We investigated and conducted interviews in both China and Japan and tried to find answers to these questions still lingering today. In March 2015, many rotten leg patients in Jinhua, Zhejiang, gather in the hospital waiting to see medical experts.
他们在很多地方都去就医过的，但是都不会治，也不知道应该到哪家医院去可以治好。哎，你一个人来了？女儿？
女啊，女人没有来，女人。
脚好不好的？
脚完就点痒。
点痒，给我看一下，还有一点点痒，哎呦，还有水出来的吧？哦。看不好啊？你是办厂的是吧？
More than 20 years ago, when investigating in the villages in Zhejiang province, Wang Xuan found a large number of patients suffering from rotten leg disease. Because these old people were poor and lonely, they went untreated. In order to help them, Wang Xuan and doctors from Shanghai Ruijin Hospital came here to treat the patients. The doctors from Ruijin Hospital also communicated with burns experts in Shanghai with remote control glasses to guide them.
这个呢，就是要把它这个假皮呢要去掉，给它去掉以后呢，那个上面就给它用点药就可以好了。
In the 1940s, the US Air Force hit Japan with air raids. The Americans had bases in Zhejiang province. Japan retaliated by launching attacks in Ningbo and elsewhere in Zhejiang, including biological warfare on a massive scale. The Japanese military spread pathogenic bacteria such as the plague, cholera, typhoid, and anthrax in Jinhua, Quzhou, and Lishui in Zhejiang. After the Japanese retreated, there were numerous outbreaks of these diseases among the local population. One of them was the rotten leg disease.
96年，我呢本来是跟日本和平运动调查团一起呢调查那个细菌武器使用攻击的地点。江西的时候，就烂脚的人来找我们嘛，爬过来的，腿已经烂了没了。他说他们村子里很多人烂脚都已经死掉了，就他一个人还活着。我就憋不住了呀，翻译到后来我就哽咽了呀，然后就自己先，我就那个时候我就哇的就哭出来了。
A serious crime was committed by the Japanese army and it was left out of the trial. Unit 731 performed experiments involving giving cholera and plague to thousands of Chinese and people from other countries. They performed vivisections on people and used biological weapons in China. Wang Xuan once went to Japan to look for members of the Japanese army responsible, but failed.
ちょっと細菌性の統治の歴史の事実について何か聞きたいことを。
今亡くなって今年今まだ新聞なんですよ。今悲しい思いしてるのにそういうことするもんじゃない。うちの主人そんなのやってません。
いや
やってません。
In front of the cemetery for Shiro Ishii, who was the head of Unit 731, Wang Xuan decided to bring those who launched biological warfare on Chinese people to justice.
石四郎、あなたが犯した細菌性の犯罪行為がこれから中国人民と日本人民の努力によって裁